Welcome, everyone, to Pitbull Stadium, not far from Miami and the home of the FIU Panthers. And today, this fan base eager to show everyone what the Panthers' home field advantage is all about. And this is the kind of game college football fans love, because they don't have to wait for the weekend for this Conference USA showdown. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Kennesaw State's offense is on the field for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. That last completion sets him up on second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Parker. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Leaves it with the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And these are the plays the defense is talking about, man. These are the ones that get you in those situations where you can win. You've given up some yards on this drive, but it doesn't matter. You play a great job on second down and force the passing situation. Now, man, you get that dime package ready, you get that pass rush package ready, and you're ready to go get the quarterback.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. The quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. The 11th play of this opening drive. They face a third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the FIU Panthers offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And how frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Looking downfield, it's Proctor. A little screen to the running back. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start this drive going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Diggs. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it.
Oh.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. DB's locked up tight on the receiver, fighting off the defender. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Panthers will hustle to the line.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
The play-action fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Gets the back moving. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Dangerous screen into traffic. And this one will be stopped for no gain. the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we played one period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, give on the inside. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
No.
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. FIU mounting a threat in the red zone. Give to the running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. To the air, it's Proctor. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes it from the gun on third down. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete. Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. The Florida International offense is back on the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. Here's a heat. And while the pass is incomplete, the flag is down. I think that was a free play for this offense. Defense was in the neutral zone.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
Well, we know this guy is special. And because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They'll run play action. He's got it. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, FIU.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Well, on second and inches, the offense tried to catch the defense napping, and they took a shot, didn't get it. Third and inches now, you got to do the obvious thing and run it, and the defense completely stuffs you. Now you got fourth down. What do you do if you're on offense?
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Look out, he's got room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. FIU pushing tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And for the second time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal, this one a 41-yarder. And it slips just inside that right upright. The lead now 6 here in the second.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on fourth and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Franklin. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Franklin. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
Got it behind the line. It's Franklin. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're only 1 for 3 on fourth down attempts, but they'll try it again here. Finds him out of the backfield. On the move at the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Kennesaw State coming out with another first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And at this point on the field, I mean, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught, still first and goal. They'll go to the air. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
And they pound the ball in for the touchdown, and you've got to like this offense. Finishing the first half really strong and a chance to take the lead in this football game.
And he puts through the extra point. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking for a man. It's Proctor. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
FIU pushing tempo.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll go to the counter play. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game, one of the big matchups.
He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. FIU will line up to punt. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Might be changing the route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
Got it in the middle. It's Howard. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end run.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man. It's Howard. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. To the air on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. Finds his man. It's Howard. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option. The give. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Here we go. Leaves it with the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Hard running there. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the...
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Back to throw, it's Proctor. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. FIU will line up to punt.
Number 48 on to kick it away.
A low line drive and short kick. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, still going. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Owls! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13.
And what a great play call there on fourth down. You know, they script and practice these all throughout the week. You've got to be able to call something that you know you can run in your sleep. Beautiful execution on that fourth down play for a touchdown.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. FIU pushing tempo.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Back to pass, it's Proctor. Pressure coming. Heaves it deep. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one. His tackle is finally made. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here comes the option. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We've reached the break. It's Kennesaw State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Dropping back, it's Odom. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
That's caught. It's Dean. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. On the run, it's Franklin. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right? You still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Kennesaw State has a chance now on 1st and goal. Trying to bull his way in. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They punctuate the chant with a trip to the end zone. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. And now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. FIU pushing tempo.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Bring in the heat. He makes the catch. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Proctor. Fires into the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. I guess it could have been worse. On 4th down, looking to pass.
And the sense of urgency has got to go up now for the defense, right? You just failed on 4th down. You're trailing just under 3 minutes to go. What can the defense do? Can you create a turnover? Can you at least get a quick 3 and out to give yourselves a chance to win?
Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
It's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Looking to pass. It's Odom. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down.
There he goes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Just keeps slinging it. Pulls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll ride his man on the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Going airborne. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Owls! And the pummeling has started. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to throw, it's Proctor. Fires to the tight end. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot, and they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. finds his tight end.
Well, here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game. The defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Rushes on him. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the scoreboard.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Lets it go to the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Second down, they'll go to the air. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every